Digidemon is going to be at the mercy of maybe a really nice opening hand. Okay, he opens up with the Judgment, so that was pretty lucky. It kind of annoys me that you're putting, the token in the slot to the right. I would prefer you putting it in the middle, but maybe you just like your spellbooks to be in the middle, or maybe you're not crazy like me. So he's already got that Secrets Master combo, which allows him to get 2 tokens on Judgment for pretty much free. Then he'll be able to get that tower, which will give him another one, and he'll have a lot of stuff going for him. That'll be the 3rd counter. He has that Eternity if he wants to do something. Turns out he's probably just going to set 2, end phase, and do whatever he wants. He can use the Justice of Prophecies effect. First, of course, he's going to add his spellbooks for Judgment Day, so he'll get the Secrets, the Master, and I don't know what else he'd want to add. Maybe a Power? Not sure. Maybe, there's a lot of stuff he can add right now, and he's going to give himself another tower. Not sure about that. I guess so he can just get another activation. He's going to summon the Jug and the Spiritualist, which is a card that a lot of spellbook players have been opting to run. I'll just hover over it for you guys if you want to see. While he's face up on the field, pretty much, your opponent cannot special summon, and you can discard a card to destroy all special summon monsters on the field. So he's mostly used for a second effect. The problem is that if Digidemon has something like a rock or an earth elemental baby dragon, he can just swing over it. So this card can be kind of bad in situations like those. Now he's going to discard those 2 dragons to use their effect to send a monster from his deck to the graveyard, which is interesting. He's going to send that Darkness Metal, so obviously he thinks he has a play, or usually knows, because Spellbook player doesn't have a lot to stop him. If he has a Blaster, of course, he'll just be able to blaster that Jowgen away, so, this play will have sort of backfired for 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, but it's possible that he just doesn't have a play. Okay, he's going to bash all 3 of those to pop that back row that was just set, banish it, which is very nice because it was the return from the different dimension. He's going to use Grand Tower's effect, or just Grand Spellbook Tower. Oh, he's going to activate the Dimensional Fissure, which is very interesting. It stops a lot of Elemental Dragons plays. It makes the deck very wonky. He's going to activate his 2nd Spellbook of Judgment this turn, and he's just going to get all the advantage he could ever want right now. So we're just going to watch, and we're going to count. He misplayed there, activating the Dimensional Fissure before the Spellbook of Judgment, not getting the plus on that unless he wants to sit at a certain amount of pluses. He's going to activate the Star Hall. He didn't add a counter for... yeah, he's losing track of counters here. He should have had 3 or 4 on it right now, right? Because... oh, no, I guess the D-Fissure... oh my god, I'm losing track of counters at this point. But we're just going to see what he does. He has the Star Hall, which is continuously going to be adding counters. I guess he just doesn't want counters. I don't know if Judgment Day... I don't think it's like optional, but he's only been adding for certain cards he activates, which is very strange. I'm not sure. I am sort of losing count of counters on both cards, so I don't really know what's going on right now. He's probably playing correctly, and I'm just getting lost, or he might have, missed a counter somewhere. At this point, it doesn't really matter, because he's just going to be getting whatever he wants from his deck. Now he's going to do the very popular play of banishing to flip the Jowgen face down so that he can special summon, and then he can flip it face up after he special summons. Sort of like the old play of Royal Oppression back in the day, where you'd special summon all your monsters, and then flip up your Royal Oppression, and you would have a huge field, and your opponent wouldn't be able to special summon at all. So now he's going to attack. They're both going to be boosted by 300. So that's going to be a 28 and a 500 monster, respectively. And that's going to do a lot of damage to Digidemon. Right now, 01234231 has total control of this game. He's going to use his Judgment Day and add whatever he wants. Of course, as he revealed for Priestess, he has 2 more Judgment Days in his hand and that Spellbook Tower, so he can pretty much go whatever he wants. Now, because of that Jugin the Spiritualist, he's not going to be able to special summon. He's actually going to activate his last Judgment Day, which he set here to activate on the Star Hall. That's very interesting. He's going to summon the Tsukiyomi, Digidemon is, to flip the Jugin the Spiritualist face down. This has been a very nice side deck card for E-Dragon players everywhere against that Jugin the Spiritualist. So this is going to stop him completely in his tracks with this Jugin the Spiritualist, and if Digidemon, wants to, because pretty much all it is right now is a, do you want to or not, he's going to go off, because I'm pretty sure, E-Dragons with 3 cards in hand and with a few E-Dragons in the grave can go off almost all the time. That Tsukiyomi has also been used and cited against Evil Swarms to flip the Ophion face down. It's just, in general, a very nice card, which will probably stop it from, coming to 2 during the September ban list, because it's just so potent against these decks. Okay, that was very strange. I don't know if you guys saw that. Camtasia's dumb sometimes. He's going to... Oh, I missed what he was adding, but maybe another Tempest? I'm not sure. All we know right now is that Digidemon's going to go off and try to take advantage of the fact that he ripped this Tsukiyomi off the top of his deck. At least I think he ripped it. He's going to Bottomless Trap Hole of the Darkness Metal. Oh my goodness. That is something I haven't seen in a long time, is an actual trap card. But he did actually bottomless that Darkness Metal. Of course, the only trap cards you see these days now are just, your return from the different dimension. You barely see any outside of Evil Swarms, in the OCG at least. That's going to severely limit the amount of plays that this E-Dragon player is going to be making. Now he's just going to have to attack over that Jugin the Spiritualist, which really sucks, because he can attack over that High Priestess, mostly because, the Priestess has 2,900 because of the Star Hall. So that's a good reason to run Star Hall, is that it lets your Priestess get bigger, over the normal Xyz and E-Dragons. Of course, this Dimensional Prison has been screwing with a lot of this E-Dragon player's plays. He can't really discard E-Dragons if he wants to. He's going to use Dragosack's effect to pop the Priestess. The token is going to go away. The Tsukiyomi is going to bounce himself, and Spellbook player is going to get his Judgment Day effect. He's going to summon the Veiler. Now let's see what he can do. If he top decks into a Priestess or has a Priestess, he'll be looking very good. He's going to Judgment Day effect and pray that he draws his second Priestess. Most decks opt to only run 2 Priestess. Usually, that's what I've been seeing as a trend recently. I'm not 100% sure why, but he did draw into that Priestess, ripped it right off the top, saying, hey, I can rip cards right off the top too, so look at my Priestess. And that might end up being game against the E-Dragons player. He might want to add the one Spellbook of Power that these decks usually opt to run, but he's going to be able to get a ton of stuff on that Star Hall, put the Veiler into attack mode, attack over that token, and then probably attack with Priestess for game. That's what I'm guessing, at least. Of course, Priestess won't be able to pop the, Dragosack, because of the tokens in the field. So this may not actually be game because of an oversight, because I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Even if it isn't game, though, Digidemon is in a pretty awful spot right now, with, the Spellbook player being able to go off, grab whatever he wants, and the fact that he is so low and only has 1 card in his hand, and 2 E-Dragons engraved. He's going to Secrets for his Judgment Day that he just recycled, and to be honest, you're going to get a lot of counters on this Judgment Day, but you might end up decking out because of it. I haven't seen a lot of games that last this long, in the OCG, so it's going to be very interesting to see what Prophecy players do late game, because I personally haven't seen that very much. I haven't seen a lot of OCG games. Of course, this will probably be our meta when it comes to the TCG, so don't think, oh, it's irrelevant OCG. If we get these baby dragons, which it's likely that we will get them, it's all but confirmed, as I said before. You know, then this will pretty much become our meta. You know, except with a random Trifortress Op splashed in. Okay, High Priestess effect to pop his own Deprison. Then he's going to synchro those two into the Crimson Blader. This is the card I was talking about. If it destroys a monster in battle, let me see it. Your opponent cannot special summon level 5 or higher monsters during their next turn. This card locks down, whatchamacallit, E-Dragons. Now, Priestess is going to be able to pop that card, and I'm going to time out due to inactivity. I have to race back to the video, or the duel. No! Guys, you all saw my alt account name, because I'm a cheaty guy, and oh god. Yes, it was this duel. I found it. Yes, okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, guys. He's activated this Bubble of Power on the Priestess, which is what I was guessing. He banished the card to pop the token, and that is game 2. Now, who will win in the exciting conclusion? I am going to actually end this video off and let you guys at home wonder. But I'm actually going to leave this video here, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be Game 3, the exciting conclusion between the two decks. I hope you guys have enjoyed, hope you guys watch the next video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.